Right, happy witching hour. It's High Priestess Jamila. So I've been extremely busy and getting much needed rest. Seriously, working, living life, living real life. Like I'm talking about real life. Like I've always had a real life. Okay. You got some people on here who are complete liars, who are here to be like actors or something. They're acting, right? They've been wailing around and flailing around the internet for days trying to get my attention. And the only reason why I'm making comment on this is because I am tired of this person trying to use me, my name, and my image to try to pull people into a messed up situation and a messed up reality, a messed up world that they don't even understand. I don't believe this person even understands anything about what is going on. Hey, Super Queen B, hello. I think this person was presented with an idea, and because this person is already an incel, number one, but then also this person is already a extremely immoral and vile individual, which is why they deserve to be exactly where they're at, which is forever in a loop, trying to convince the world that they're in a normal relationship when they're not, and almost trying to believe it, wanting to believe it themselves, really wanting it to be real. But in reality, this person needs to go and get a real life. Okay, stop harassing and stalking people. I wanted to say something about that. This particular person, well over 10 years ago, well over 10 years ago, was presented with a $50 mission, a $50 assignment to come after me in social media. And here we are, well over 10 years later, and this person still has nothing else better to do with their lives. Nothing else better to do. Just every day online talking about me. This person is blocked on Messenger. This person does not have access to me because I don't like this person's spirits. I don't like their situation. I don't like what they bring. I don't like what they pull me into. I don't like that because this person doesn't even understand. This person has no actual spiritual knowledge of why they are where they're at either. Do I believe the person is like a mastermind? No, I don't. I think this person is lost over there trying to pretend to be in a relationship with his cousin. Really trying to convince people that that's his cousin. Acting, pretending that children that don't look anything like him belong to him. I won't be bringing up your name anymore, but here's the thing. It's like you can't exist without me. You're one of them type of people, and this is how you come across. People like you come across. Like I'm not gonna get into where you're at in reality, like the actual reality of it, because I'm not helping you. I'm not. But you're one of them type of people that you feel that you have to present yourself as being normal to society. But in reality, there's nothing normal or even good about you because you lie to people. You do, you lie to people. And you're stuck somewhere where you don't want to be. I think the reason why you keep trying to bring me up is because it's almost like you want me to throw you a lifeboat or something. You know what I'm saying? Because the hell that you're stuck in, it's ridiculous. And then you want to try to pretend as though whatever it is that you have done, whatever it is, and I can't stand that. I can't stand that, and I will get into the whole gang stalking phenomenon. I'll get into that. In fact, I'll say these few words about quote unquote gang stalking. Gang stalkers are stuck in a world where they don't want to be in. They're stuck in a hell, in a reality, constantly playing out the same thing over and over and over again. And they come on so many levels. They come on so many levels. And they think that somebody like me, who is very spiritually learnt and blessed, will ever fall victim, ever, to the reality that they try to create for me, right? And it ain't gonna happen. Okay, it's not. So, you can say whatever you want to say. It may appear to be something. And I'm not gonna, it's too late at night for me to really, really, really get into the dynamics of gang stalking, right? Because I just woke up. And yesterday I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I was up all pretty much all day, but I ain't gonna do that. It's Saturday. Hey LA, hello. Hello, brother realness. I'm good, brother. I'm good, man. How are you? Hey, Stevan Harris. Hello. Um, I can't really get into gang stalking right now at the moment. I can't do it. But I will because but just FYI, real quick, like Cliff Notes, gang stalkers are in their own reality where they think they gonna hurt somebody. Now, being that I am a high priestess, a high ranking high priestess, I watch them every single day trying to just obsessed in an obsession with whatever they've been programmed in their head that they think is going to destroy a person. And I'm not allowing myself to get sucked into it. No, I just wanted to comment on it. Okay, I just wanted to make comment on it that we know how to deal with it. We know exactly how to deal with it. Everything you thought you did has been undone. You have no power. Okay? When it comes to me, my children, grandchildren, my clients, my loved ones, my animals, my spirits, my ancestors, you have no power. Okay? And it's real weird, so I can't really get into it right now because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm honestly about to get up from here and go get coffee. I'm about to get coffee. I'm about to eat. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and pretty much be up all day. And then I go to sleep at what, like 6 o'clock? It's so weird, my sleep schedule. So I'm adjusting. But, uh, I'm no longer trying to help this person. I do know that if this person continues and keeps it up, he's going to regret it. That's what I do know for a fact. And I'm not talking about no legal cases. I'm not talking about the police. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about real regret. Okay. So wanted to give him that warning because I've been watching him all day, literally watching like an eagle, been watching them and just all day long, trying to suck me into to their nightmare world of gang stalking, and it ain't gonna happen because I'm fully grounded where I'm supposed to be, where I'm empowered. So I'm gonna stay right here and keep my whole establishment right here. Okay. While I destroy all of the gang stalkers. You know what I mean? So it's something that it's been like a metamorphosis for me. It's been a very powerful metamorphosis when it comes to being and staying in the reality where I want to be. I'm not going to be sucked into that reality. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. Okay. And I don't care who or what position of power that you think you're in. Right. I can't, I got to speak cryptically about this for real because they already know. They in their own world, just like I'm in mine. Just like this is my reality and that's y'all reality, right? And the sad part about it is that apparently the reality that you're living in must suck so bad that you got to come on YouTube and talk about Jamila all day and try to make contact with Jamila like I'm a god or a deity or something. Or almost like I'm the God in the Bible that you really hate, and I must have done something to you. I don't know. I don't know how they program you. Oh, it's the thing about witches. Okay, that's what that is. Okay. But that's not really reality, is it? No, it's not. In reality you do a something, you try to come against witches like that or try to get one over on us like that, and in reality you already know what's gonna happen to you. And I ain't got to say nothing to you. I done talked enough. I ain't got to keep saying nothing to you because I don't care about what you're talking about anyway, because it's not a part of anything that I should care about. Is it? No, it's not. Okay. I want to warn these people though. I know more about what you're doing in your life than you even know. I know you better than you know yourself. I know why you obsessively and compulsively come on here every single day begging for my attention. I know all of why you're doing what you're doing. Okay. And you've already been forbidden to try to suck other people, innocent people, into that world, into that reality by using my name. You have already been forbidden from doing that. Absolutely forbidden. Even if you don't know or are not aware of what you're doing, it's not going to happen. People are not going to get sucked into that. And some of y'all don't have that intention. That's why I don't mind some of y'all speaking about me, right? Because when you're not speaking negatively about me, I know that you're not on that agenda. When you big, when you bigging me up, I'm bigging you up. We cool. I know you're not in whatever that reality is that you don't even understand. I understand it totally. You don't. It really ain't. I can't get into the whole thing. I can't do it because it's above a lot of people's pay grade. Okay, it's above a lot of people's pay grade, and it ain't even worth getting into. Not unless somebody needed a breakdown to figure it out for themselves to have a better understanding about what's going on. Oh goodness. So I just released my shamanic witchcraft courses, and so people have been asking me about that because people are very intrigued about that because I've been adjusting to some knowledge of myself spiritually, and I've been very busy with clients and life and family and watching after my children and grandchild, and everybody's okay. Nothing's happening to nobody because my children, they are obviously living within the world that I created for them, and they don't have no complaints about it. I mean, they could complain, but it's not that bad. You know what I mean? So, but whenever you live in a reality that requires you to come online and speak negatively about another person, lie about who you are, make up relationships with other people, pretend to be in a relationship with your family, uh, that's pretty bad, right? Talking about me is not going to make that any more interesting. And it doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. It means nothing. Okay? Because in your world, you think that you an actor or an actress, but you don't get paid what they get paid, do you? Yes, yes, Super Queen Bee. Yes, ma'am. Oh my goodness. Just in the past week, I've been on a like a very fast paced learning curve. It's really interesting. It's really interesting, yeah. So anyway, That's pretty much what that is. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that's pretty much it. You know, I work in a variety of things, court cases, been helping several people right now deal with mm, kind of the same situation. You just never know. This is one of the reasons why my mother always told me to buy my own house, have your own land, and I will very soon, because you just never know what situation you can be getting yourself involved with when it comes to somebody else and what their agenda is. So, it's just all very clear to me when it comes to the grid. Okay, the grid pretty much. And people, and what their agendas are and why they're carrying out certain agendas, because that's their level of understanding. And so yeah, that's pretty much it, is what I wanted to say. I can't really speak. I'm not going to be speaking over and over again and breaking stuff down and doing all that stuff. I'm not going to do it. But what I can tell you is that I'm done with the back and forth. This is not a back and forth. It's not. This is called this is pretty much what am I doing right now? This is pretty much called a deep level of understanding. Pretty much is all I can say. I don't necessarily respond to what other people would respond to. Oh yeah. Thank you, brother. See me and my brother, we on the same page. We are on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I missed your show earlier because you make me laugh, brother. You make me laugh. I was asleep. So, you know, yeah. Anyway, whatever it is that people are dealing with, I'm here to help out. And that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? It's man. It's some crazy. Oh, I knew that too. I said that for years. I said that for years. I said, Lamar loved me, and I love you too, brother. I do. I love you, and I love Sissy Pooh over there. Her laugh makes me want to smile. She has a really pretty laugh. You know what I mean? I'm glad that she's able to laugh through that situation. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Literally. They to me they already done disappeared for real, because oh man, it's a very very deep thing, you know what I'm saying, and I'm good with it or whatever. So yeah. Anyway, oh, I know that's right. Get that rest. I just woke up. My sleep schedule has been crazy. I've been literally going to sleep at about 6 p.m. and then waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So that's been my sleep schedule the past few days. Yeah, yeah, and I still. Mm-hmm. So I just been chilling, been looking at videos that I choose to look at, that I enjoy looking at, and just kind of observing and going, interesting. Um, I was looking on TikTok though yesterday, and everybody don't, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to, some people just ain't really dealing with what what other people are dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe they flourished in maybe a world that was created for them, a reality that was created for them. But you can't accept all realities like that, though. You know what I'm saying? But that whole shifting thing and stuff, the the whole paradoxal reality and all of that stuff is very, very real. I don't want to describe it as the Matrix, but it's too much to get into here, and I probably won't really delve into that, but that's one of the reasons why I just released my shamanic witchcraft course, because every witch is not a shaman, and every shaman is not necessarily a witch. So it's something that has really came together perfectly for me, as far as giving me a deep, deep, deep level of understanding for shamanism. And I've been on a deep dive. That's a very good question. What does it mean if you have a dream that you had sex with an enemy? You know what? I'm my first guess, and honestly, when it comes to dream interpretation, there's some things that do have certain symbolisms. But the first thing that comes to my mind is that that enemy is trying to come. I feel like that enemy is trying to somehow connect with you, or connect with your spirit, or connect with your energy. LA is what I is what my first guess of that would be, is that that enemy is trying to um almost grab a hold of you and maybe place you under some kind of possession or something. You know what I'm saying? So that they can control you, or something else. But I would recommend, if you are concerned about it, to maybe seek some kind of spiritual guidance on that. Yeah. If it's something that's bothering you, or something that you feel means something, you know what I'm saying? hmm It may not mean anything, but it may. And then, oh, here's another thing: that enemy could be trying to astral project to you and create a certain result by having sex with you, as a means to dominate and control you. So that would be my generalized interpretation for what that dream could mean. Right. Yep, that's what that means, Lamar. It means that more than likely this person, uh because astral travel, astral projection, it is very, very real. And it's really falls upon the lines and goes in the category of shamanism. 9 times out of 10, if you are astral projecting, then that would mean that somewhere down the line there is a shamanism in your bloodline, and that's something that needs to be handled with care. It does. And I've recently discovered the shamanism in me, and just the whole thing. It's very otherworldly. It is. It's very otherworldly. She was being very physical and sexually aggressive. Wow. I wonder who that was. Are you going to speak about who exactly that was? Because if you tell me exactly who it was, I can tell you why they did it. You know what I'm saying? And what I can tell you what their intention was behind it if you tell me. If you tell me who it was. Mm-hmm. Turn on this light. Yeah. So, yeah, you got to be careful with that. You have a dream, somebody raped you in your dream. They more than likely up to something. You need to protect your astral, Lamar, because that person got some kind of agenda. And you can actually that's one of the ways that you can either curse or lay a trick down on somebody. You can actually lay a trick down on somebody in the astral. Okay, rather not say okay. I respect that. Yeah. So that person up to something, whoever they are, they up to something. Okay. I can already tell we're gonna have a hot day today. I'm gonna check the temperature today outside. I can already tell it's gonna be hot today on June the 1st. Uh-huh. I believe she loves me though. Well, if you consider her to be an enemy, that yeah, that I can see that there's a thin line between love and hate, and this person may have an issue. This person definitely has an issue with you and the fact that you're not available for her for her use. And I would still protect yourself from that person, whoever they are. It doesn't, having protection from a person doesn't doesn't mean that you're weak or anything. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Mm. You scared? Well, feel free to schedule something with me, Lamar. Hey, can you make some coffee? And then I'm gonna have to have coffee before I eat the dinner. I gotta have some coffee, y'all, and then I gotta get my meditation on and stuff. So I gotta go. The spirit compelled me to come on here and speak tonight because I just I, I'm gonna tell you something. And Lamar, be careful because some of these people, just like they use my name to get attention or my image to get attention, they're using your name and image to get attention as well. Okay, regardless to what they say, regardless of the things that they say about you, they still using your name and your image to get attention. So yeah. Anyway, y'all have a good evening. I gotta go. I'm not playing those games though anymore as far as with certain people that are doing certain things. Um in fact, I'm way too busy. Got a lot going on. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. Okay. Y'all have a good one though. All right. Thank you for the support and love, y'all. All right. Love you too, Super Queen. I'll talk to y'all later. Okay. Good night, Stefan here. Shout out to Triple. Even though he ain't here, he probably busy. All right, y'all.